everyone, today I've got the Visit movie review. Two kids get sent to visit their grandparents out in the middle of nowhere and soon find out that there was something wrong with them. So as far as the story goes, this is an M. Night Shyamalan film. He directs yet another horror movie that's got people hoping this is his ultimate comeback after making some pretty bad films outside of The Sixth Sense, Signs in the Village, which are by far my three favorite movies that he's done. I heard some mixed reviews about this movie, so either people were loving it or they hated it right off the bat, and I just wanted to check it out for myself to see how truly scary it was. I know that when I saw the trailers, and this movie was very well advertised, so I just wanted to see, is this movie going to be truly scary or just another September flop? I know that M. Night Shyamalan has made some pretty bad films like After Earth and The Happening and The Last Airbender, so I just had to wrap my head around the idea that maybe this movie might just suck in the end. As far as the casting goes, obviously, you've got some pretty seasoned actors playing the kids' grandparents. You've got Deanna Donegan, who I think does a really fantastic job playing Nana, and she is just absolutely terrifying to watch. Her performance is just creepy altogether. And personally, I would not want to be near her, especially when she says, "Would you mind going in the oven to clean it?" I mean, seriously, lady, just get a Mr. Clean magic eraser and you can get the job done and you can do it your damn self. Just saying. Then, and you don't even want to see like some of the other stuff she does later because you might be completely grossed out. Don't want to give it away. You'll just have to find out for yourself. And then you've got Peter McRobbie, who plays Pop Pop, and he is also pretty intense to watch. Maybe not as intense as Deanna Donegan's character, but he does have some pretty freaky moments in this movie, and I feel like he comes off a little bit too strong in this movie, which could be an indication that, he's not your typical average grandpa, no offense, but he's just also got some issues, so wouldn't want to be giving him a sponge bath anytime soon. Just saying. Obviously, of course, this movie centers around the two kids that end up seeing their grandparents, and it seems a little bit strange at first that they're doing this sort of like documentary thing. At least the older girl is Olivia DeJonge, who seems to be like, she acts like she's older than how she really is, so I don't know if I take her completely serious, but I thought like the kids did a okay job in this movie. Ed Oxenbould, who plays the younger brother, who tries to act like this random rap prodigy, so I don't know what was up with that. I might have been like laughing at his performance because it was just really weird, and then like he couldn't even like swear, so he would just keep saying like, "Holy Shakira," or something like that. I mean, it was just like the strangest thing, and I kind of felt bad for these kids in the end. And then you've got their mom, who is the daughter of the grandparents, played by Kathryn Hahn, who does not have a huge role in this movie, but it's like kind of a pivotal performance that she has because, once these kids start to notice like strange things going on, she's the only one that they can rely on. So with her sort of messed up life, having the deadbeat dad leave the family, and now she's like off doing her own thing, you kind of have to be like okay in the head. So hopefully things were okay with her. But there were some things that I did like about this movie. There definitely were some cringeworthy moments that had me on the edge of my seat. I was literally just like stone cold frozen watching this one really intense scene And once again, I feel like I don't even want to give it away, because this movie did have a lot of twists and turns to it and things that had me left answering questions about the plot. And I thought that it was, not as terrifying as some of M. Night Shyamalan's previous movies, but it did have a couple jump scares which made me kind of freak out, like the moment where the kids are playing hide and seek underneath the house, and then the grandma wants to come and play, and I knew that was going to happen because I saw it in the trailer, so it was just pretty terrifying to watch how that all sort of panned out, and everything else sort of happening 2/3 to the end of the movie, because not a lot really started in the beginning. And then there was that shocking twist that still kind of had me left asking questions and wondering, like, how did this all sort of, like, happen? And, like, what was the reasoning behind it? They didn't really get into that, so I was kind of disappointed about that. But the things that I did not like about this movie, right off the bat, the found footage style of the movie seemed really out of M. Night Shyamalan's element, and I was wondering why he went this direction in the first place, because we've already seen this tactic happen in movies nowadays, like the Paranormal Activity movies, Blair Witch Project, which is probably the best movie of that sort of like subgenre. So I don't really like this whole sort of like fascination or fad with this style of filming, because it honestly, it didn't completely pan out as, I was hoping it to be, and it just looked really generic and boring. And also shaky at times. It was, like, really annoying. Like, I'm surprised that these kids actually know how to handle a camera properly, which is kind of strange, considering that they should. I mean, they had issues with technology anyway, especially with the laptop. I just found how funny it was trying to be, which was kind of ridiculous, because I felt like this movie was more comedy than horror, and that kind of also took me out of the movie. I did not really like to see that. I wanted it to be a traditional M. Night Shyamalan horror film, and we just did not get that at all in this movie, at least not some of the time. Overall, I would say The Visit did have its perks. It was scary some of the time. It was funny, which was kind of unnecessary in this case, and it kind of left me with like unanswered questions. So I wouldn't say I completely liked the movie, but then again, I didn't completely hate it. So I kind of want to recommend seeing this movie, because it's definitely one that, you might end up liking in the end, or once again, you might end up hating it. So I would give this 3.5 hearts on the heart rate scale. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of The Visit, and what is your favorite M. Night Shyamalan movie. And as always, you guys can subscribe to my channel. I've got more movie reviews, movie updates coming every week for a Chill Thursday video. You guys can also like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter, and I will see you guys later.